Hi guys, welcome to Cognitive Hub SQL tutorials. In the previous videos, we have seen about how to add a check constraint and how to add a unique constraint as well as not null constraint. In this video, I am going to explain about a similar constraint just like a unique. We have a one more constraint that is nothing but a primary key constraint. Now without wasting any time, let's dive into the topic. Okay guys, here the difference between the primary key and unique key is nothing but unique key will allow the not null values into a table like while inserting, and it won't check for the duplicates while inserting a null values, and it will enter it will insert as many null values into the table if you specify the particular constraint as a particular column as a with unique constraint. Suppose if you specify the particular column with a primary key constraint, then what happens is it will allow it won't allow any duplicates in while inserting a particular row, as well as it won't allow the not null value into the table while inserting. So that is the main difference between the unique and primary key. That means the only difference between these two is unique will allow the null values into the table while inserting, and primary key will not allow null values into the table while inserting. So that is the major difference here. So first of all, what I am going to do is, so here create table 1. This is the common constraints that we have without specifying any constraints. Now what I want to do is I want to make s underscore id int as a primary key. Now I am specifying the primary key here. I am specifying the primary key here for creating a table. So this is one type of declaring primary key for a particular constraint. I am going to explain the another way of assigning a primary key to a particular column in this video itself. So this is one type of assigning the s underscore id as a primary key here. Now I am running this query, and now table 1 is created. Now what I am doing is I am inserting this data into the table 1. That means s underscore id as 1 and first underscore name as Subbu and salary as 55,000. I am running it and one row is inserted. Now again I am not changing the s underscore id here, but I am changing the value as Santosh and changing the value salary as 65,000, and I am running this. So if you do that, then it is saying that unique constraint is violated. That is nothing but here s underscore id, previously we have one in the table. Here we have s underscore id as 1 already in the table. So we are again trying to insert the s underscore id as 1 here. That is why it is showing a unique constraint violated. Suppose if you change this to 2 and again run it, now it is successfully inserted. And if you check the contents in the table 1, now we have total of 2 rows here. So this is how primary key will work. And suppose while you are inserting a null value here for the integer and I am running it, it will show an error because null values will also not accepted by the primary key constraint. So here it is showing that cannot insert null into this particular table id. So this is how the primary key will work, primary key constraint will work. And for now I am dropping this table, and we specified the constraint for the particular column here just behind the column declaration. Here what I want is I don't want to declare here s underscore id int primary key, so I am leaving there and I am declaring it in the separate column, separate comma separated value here. So what I am doing is primary space key of whatever the column that you want to specify as a primary key, then you can specify it in this parenthesis. That means s underscore id I want to specify it as a primary key. Now what it is showing is s underscore id as int and first underscore name as varchar and salary as int, and finally we have constraint known as primary key, which is nothing but a s underscore id. Now I am saving it. Now table 1 is created. I am running this. Now it shows it will function same as the previous function, like it won't accept the duplicate values as well as it won't allow the null values to insert into a table. And these are the main two scenarios where primary key will work. So this is all about the primary key, and this is the difference between the primary key and unique key, and that's all about this video guys. Thank you for watching.